Hello everybody, welcome to another Monday evening reflection on the rock with Joan Chittister's calendar. A little bit different this week. I started out with this page, which we will talk about, but it talks about bringing light wherever we go. And that's where I do want to go, but first of all, I want to tell you what I started. I started in a very traditional place where there's a lot of darkness in our world, and in our social psyche right now, and in our individual spirits. It could be because of COVID, it can be because of injustice, it can be because of relationships. There's just a lot of the sense of dark. And I do believe that it is our call as people of the light, who call themselves Christians or Jesus followers, to bring light to those dark places. That's why we take flowers to friends when they're ill, or we sit with someone who's dying, or we give somebody a hug. We're bringing light into their life. And that would have been good and fine. And you would all have said, oh, that's nice. Thanks, Margaret. I needed that. But that's not where God let me stay. Big surprise there. So the question, we are called in this life to do only one thing: to bring light wherever we go. And rather than that way of looking at it, I have been struck by how my ignorance, my whiteness, my privilege are dark things. And dark is important. We live in a universe where the cycle of life is life, death, new life, life, death, and resurrection, the archetype of the Christian story, but really of the cosmos. And dark is vital for that. I have discovered this week that I need to sit and face my own dark, and sometimes allow unexpected other people to hint at light or to be the light, but not to rush it. I've just started actually reading 2 books. One is called 400 Souls, and the other is the 1619 Project. And I'm facing the darkness that people who look like me have imposed on others, and continue to do so, unconsciously maybe, but just by the very fact of the color of my skin. And I've been realizing that my own light or whiteness isn't true light. It's not the light, but it's a way to keep the dark at bay. We all need to face the dark, especially those privileged whites. And only then, maybe, I think, can we admit any kind of real light, or any kind of light, before, let alone even the true light that of cosmic love that I believe and I call God. And yet, even in the dark, I do believe in that light that has no color and every color. A light that calls me and challenges me to help this mess we're in become more just, more equitable, more truthful. I don't know what darkness you know, but I'll tell you this. It's got a bad rap, darkness. And it's not all bad once it is embraced and integrated. And that's the work I'm doing now. So for now, I will continue to expose myself to the light of truth in the darkness of my ignorance. And pray that you will join me. See you next week.